right. If there's anything more American than baseball and hot dogs, it would be grease. So today we're looking at various establishments that serve nothing but grease. And yeah, it's another tier list, I know. 2 days in a row. Shocking. Because usually I go months at a time. But, I figured, I'm on a roll, Let's make another tier list video. So first up we got Arby's. Alright. Now, I've only had Arby's like once or twice. And, there's nothing really special about it. It's not the worst I've ever had, but it's pretty low. So it's not awful, but it's probably the most E-tier restaurant there is. Next up, we got Burger King. Now, Burger King gets a lot of hate from a lot of people, and I just don't understand it, because I love Burger King. I think their burgers taste delicious, and I think they've got the best fries when it comes to fast food. So because of that, I'm going to give Burger King S tier. It's really good. Little Caesars, home of the $5 pizza. It also tastes like $5. Like, not like in quality, but like it tastes like eating a $5 bill. Traces of like cocaine and stuff all over it. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, you get what you paid for. So, because of that, it's going to get E tier. Carl's. I think I've had that once. And there wasn't a whole lot really to say about it. It was completely just forgetful. But I don't remember hating it or disliking it, so D tier. Chick-fil-A. I've heard a lot of good things about, but I've never actually had it. So that's going to be in the never had. Next up, we got Chapato. I've had a place that was really similar to it, so I'm going to count that. Like, it was like the exact same thing, just different name. And I actually enjoyed it. But I don't know. I'm going to give it C tier. Domino's. I haven't eaten a whole lot of that either. Believe it or not, I actually don't eat a whole lot of fast food other than Burger King. But Domino's was really hit or miss. There was one time I had it and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then there's another time I had it and it was like they maxed out like the seasoning on it. It was like someone just took a clump full of like spices and just slapped it on the pizza. And I was like choking on it because it was bad. So I'm going to put Domino's in D tier. Dairy Queen I really like. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. Their blizzards are amazing. Whenever I go there, I usually get a medium chocolate Oreo blizzard. And it's delicious. It's amazing. There was one time, though, that I went there and I got a burger, a blizzard, and some people judge me for this, but I got mushrooms, like deep fried mushrooms with it. I love mushrooms, especially deep fried mushrooms. And I bit into those mushrooms, and there's legit ice crystals in it. Freaking ice crystals. And so, needless to say, I went up to the, cash register. Wait, that's the machine. I went up to the person at the cash register, and, I'm like, yeah, these are ice cold. And she's like, oh, that's not good. It's like, yeah, it really isn't. I didn't go Karen mode on her, obviously. I'm not like that. But, I just, can I get some new mushrooms, please, So, it would have been an S tier place if it weren't for that. But I'm going to give it A tier because I still really enjoy it. I don't even know what that image says. I just see an E and a G. Oh, that's Five Guys, I think. Okay, I remember having Five Guys It was after I went to a like history museum, and I passed out at the history museum, and they're like, "Yo, he needs some food or something because he passed out." So we went to Five Guys, and it was really good. It was really solid. I'm gonna give it A. In-N-Out Burger, I've never tried it. Jack in the Box, I think that's more of a South thing. KFC, I used to like KFC. I would say it used to be my favorite fast food place. Until one eventful day a few years ago. And, I got the $5 fill-up, as I usually did. And everything was normal for that day. Until the night came around. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. But let's just say my stomach was like a war zone. And there was casualties. It was bad. And that's really all I'm going to say about that. And I haven't eaten there since because that was horrifying. So before, that incident, it would have been an S tier. That incident was like F tier. So I'm going to put KFC at C tier. McDonald's, I've gotten food poisoning from there twice on 2 separate occasions. So F tier. I hate McDonald's. It's horrible. It's disgusting, and it seems like that's where all the delinquents go and work. Like I've heard stories from various friends of mine where they're like, "Oh yeah, so and so and this person works there," and they're like slapping each other with the like meat patties. It's like, man, I don't want to eat that. So yeah, F tier. Panda Express, I've never had it. I really have no interest in eating Panda. Papa John's. Papa John's. See, in the words of Moist Critical, Papa John may be racist, but he knows how to make a good pizza. Dang, is that true. Papa John's is by far my favorite pizza place. It is so just delicious. Easy S tier. Pizza Hut. They say no one out-pizzas the Hut. And that may be true. And I'm going to agree with it so that way I'm not assassinated. But I've had a good bit of Pizza Hut here lately. And I'm going to be honest. It doesn't quite hit like it used to. So I would say it's like C tier. It's mid. Popeyes, I've never had it. Sonic, I've eaten there like once or twice. They didn't even do the whole like coming out on roller skates thing, which was really disappointing. So that was sad. But it wasn't like awful. It was okay. C tier. Subway, eat it semi-fresh. The only reason I like Subway is because I make jokes constantly. Where like if I see someone with like a new outfit, I'll be like, "Yo, did you get that outfit from Subway? Because you be looking fresh, my guy." And that's really like the only benefit of it. Their Italian subs are pretty good. They have popcorn there occasionally, at least the one near where I live, and it's pretty good popcorn. So I'm gonna give it B tier. Taco Bell. I've heard a lot of horror stories about Taco Bell, but I think they're pretty alright. I enjoy it. I enjoy it like hurting myself with the sauce. I don't know, it's funny, especially the Diablo. It freaking like scars my esophagus. Wendy's is okay. It's pretty solid. It's right at B tier. It's okay. There's nothing much about it, really. Their Frosties are good. And White Castle never had it. So, that's my list. See ya.